Alrighty. Let's go with this. Oh, I forgot to put my light on. Hold on a second. There we go. And then gotta jump into the Discord. Enra is gonna be here later. I think it might just be me and Drucifer for a bit. Then Manbeard pops in a little bit later usually. Silver Industries, there we go. And this is a voice channel for this. I always forget to do this before I start. There we go, I'm in. Okay. Time to continue for the next 8 minutes and then have to hop off, then hop back on. Current player is 1. Someone's already in there? Who's on here? Hey, Mujin, how you doing, buddy? That's a me. Oh, Drew's in here. He's just not in the voice chat. Alright, so I was a little busy. A little busy since last time. Yeah. Had a headache all day. Oh, dude, that sucks. I'm sorry. Legit headaches suck. Hope everything's turning out a little better though for you. Yeah, it was been a little busy since the last stream here. I think all we had down here were just those guys. So I set up steel production and black powder production. But I didn't finish wiring up the black powder to an output. Let's do that now. Well, yeah, because I don't have it really producing anything. I just have it. It's nowhere near done. This is fine though with it being like this. Hold on, something looks weird on over this side over here. Let me see something. Let me just stop and restart this. Hold on a second. Activate. There we go. Now it looks a little better. Yeah, it's made to back up a little bit because I don't have these guys outputting anywhere. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Just trying to pick up mentally where I left off last time. Yeah. Yeah, because I wanted to do like all the raw into ingots on the bottom, and this layer that with all that stuff on top is all the constructors. I was gonna try and do like one layer for, you know, rebar ammo, one for rifle ammo, but then the amount of like spider webbing that happens between all these things, I'm just like, yeah, nah, I'll just have the top layer do the assembling and be done with it. So yeah. And I gotta say, daisy chaining is a lifesaver for this whole thing. That's like, if I had to wire up things to the ceiling again like that other one, I would be losing my mind. It's so good. Yeah, I just gotta remember. I think I was definitely think the last thing I did was black powder because I don't have the outputs like going anywhere. So after that, I think was black powder into what the hell? I don't remember. Steel pipes. I gotta look at my sheet for production because there's a lot going on here now. For ammo, this looks like overkill. This is what you need to make 30 per minute per type of per ammo. Like, this is like, yeah, I gotta do that before I put the roof on this thing. I gotta do that too. I have a little bit here with the sign saying, like, you know, this is copper, copper, iron, Caterium, but then I just kind of stopped. So I don't. Yeah. Oh, fun. But yeah, I have a factory layout here that I'm not layout, but like information. Oh crap! I hit the wrong button there. Satisfactory planner thing. Here's what I have. So like, copper ore comes into the ingots and does all this stuff, right? What I'm basically doing is going for all of the constructors on this level. So it's like all of the iron ore goes into this stuff. It has to go piping into a million different places. Like, I have one technically done with rebar, but I have to make explosive rebar. Becomes this. I have to make the smokeless powder next now that I have the black powder. So I have to work on crude next with the refinery stuff. I could go refineries on the next level. If I look at it, we have 1, 2, 3. Four chunks. Refineries are kind of big. Refinery. Yeah, we have a lot. Oh, I gotta pipe in the bauxite. I forgot about that. So I gotta go build a drone thing too. Let me get my chat back. I lost it. Yeah, bauxite goes into what exactly? Make the ammonia. So yeah, if I have the water pump and the bauxite makes the alumina. I would say go for trains, why not? That's true. I say trains just because I never really went for them before. Like, I stopped just as I got trains in my solo. I think I might do a layer of refineries. Which may work out, I don't know. Just trying to see on my little spider web sheet how many refineries I need. I gotta log out though for a second, right? Yep, there it is, 30 seconds. So I'm just gonna count my refineries here. Refinery. Well, hold on. There's an easier way to do this. Refresh. Overview. Buildings. 26 refineries. That's the easy way to do it. Alright, so I forgot that there's this spot here on this Satisfactory tools that tells you like exactly how many buildings you need for each type. So I was like dragging my spiderweb around like there's a refinery and I'm like, yeah, and it's like, oh no, there's 26, just right here, 26, easy peasy. 26 refineries, that's a lot of space, right? Well, Well, at this point, I think refineries are going to be level 3. So, or yeah, the main one is, yeah, we're pumping no matter what. So, all right, it's back. I think I have them set over here in the corner. Yeah, so I'm going to go, how big are refineries? Refinery. Oh, y'all are large, but not that large. I might be able to do more than just refineries on one level, because I have... I only need is 26 of these things. There's a lot of extra space. I just like how everything in this looks like a circuit. I don't know why. That's my MO. Yeah, it's exactly what I ended up doing. It just looks like a circuit board. My factory designs. Enra's, I have no idea how he comes up with some of his designs, but all right. So this is 3 by 1.5. That's true. 26 of these. You okay? Not a fan of liquid physics? Well, I thought that they redid them recently. So, 1... If I go like this, so if I put 1, so that's 1, 2, 4. Every 4 machines is 5 squares, and I need 26. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not going to be even like that. Alright, we'll figure this out. We'll figure it out. I want to do the powder thing first. Alright, what speed are we up to? How many are we doing? 30 a minute, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 18, 17. Well, yeah, that's why I'm saying, if I went from wall to wall, but as I went to the end, I'm like, yeah, no, I gotta do pipes and belts and stuff, so, I can do safely, it was 5, 10, 15, 12 per row, but I'm also going to segment them out, so like this refinery is going to be for this refinery is going to be for this, like this chunk of a thing. Yeah, so hold on, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, 17 times 30. 510. So we want to go with probably layer 3 into, this is a merger. That way. Three. And we got 3. Then becomes a 4. No, it becomes a 5 into wherever it's going. Right, but a smokeless powder is a refinery, so it's going up to the next level. And I have to make the plastic and the rubber as well. That's a byproduct. Can we send liquid, like, fuel to the sink? No, right? That's not a bad idea. Add back to the grid a little bit. This is going to output 160 fuel a minute. Let me see, what does the old generator take? How much fuel do they take? I forget. Alright, so we'll worry about that in a moment. So that's fine. Alright, so this is all good. Methinks it's time to start building, whoops. Hold on, not fully swooped. Delete. How high do we want to go? I think maybe one more layer. These guys going. All right. Thankfully, there's no structural integrity thing like all of my survival craft games. That really grinds my gear sometimes. There's enough puzzles to figure out with this game. Could you imagine if they put a structural integrity system into this game? There's already enough puzzles to figure out in this game, I think. My slow but methodical building process. I'd rather a job be done slow and right than fast and have to do it over and over again. Back this way. This is going to be a mighty large factory, holy heck. Yeah, my main save, I didn't really do much factory building, and then it wasn't until here that I started doing that. And then I can't, what the? Oh, Zane, thank you for the raid, dude. How you doing today? Welcome, everybody. This might be the first time that raiders have been dropped off into my stream and I don't have an ad immediately playing or one queued up, I don't think, for Twitch. Nope, 1 minute and 35 seconds. I love this. Every time I get a raid, it like pops over to an ad. And you can only snooze it for like 5 minutes, which is stupid. Like, you can't say no, skip the ads. You have to snooze it for 5 minutes. Why? Why? Anyway. How you doing, Zane? What were you playing? Wish I could do larger than this for the floors. Pokemon ROM hack. Nice. Are you, or have you checked out Pal World at all? Speaking of the Pokemans. You have not? Oh man, that is, it is an experience. It is decidedly different than Pokemon. I don't know why they were freaking out. I started playing it this Sunday with a group of friends. And boy, oh boy, is it. It's like someone decided to say yes to everything again. Like in Crimson Desert, everything was in that game. Pal World just has a bunch of mechanics, base building, automation, creature collecting, first person, third person shooting, base raids, base building, survival. It's crazy. And the ads are here on Twitch. Fun. All right. Layer 3 coming up. This is the refinery level, I've decided. Okay. This is the back of it. I have to pipe up the fluids. Fluids. Where are you? Logistics, pipeline. Put up this, because this is oil, crude. There we go. We have found that having liquids come from 2 different directions seems to help a lot. Okay. Hold on, if that's... How much water do I have to pump up here? That's a question I gotta ask myself. How much water is needed? 165. Okay, so that's like not bad. This factory uses 2% of the total deuterium in the world. That's insane. Right, so 165 water, that's just one. How many generators is that? I don't know. Production, water extractor pulls up 120. So I need just 2 of these. You here and here. No, I hate it because they're not straight. Now we got it, okay. Power. Love it. And then logistics. Need this one. Put them up right next to each other? Maybe. Or just have it be a no, because that one's being used. Spot is being. I thought that spot was being used. Never mind. I did something smart. Ish. Where'd my chat go? Oh, are the Twitch ads done? I think they should be done by now. Pipe 1. Yeah, if the Twitch ads are done, if you get a chance, Zane, Pal World is chef's kiss. It's equal parts ridiculous. Like, you put your pals to work for your automation. It's a little different than Pokemon, how you treat your Pokemons with, like, care and respect. This one's like, get to work or I'm gonna eat you. Alright, so now I put a joint here. One pump. No, a Mark II pump. There's not enough. Play with it, son of a gun. I'll return your Pokemon into unpaid interns. Yes. 100%. Sends water up. We're gonna do 2 things first. Blue for my water. And oil is kind of that color. That color? Hold on. We got customizer, water, customizer, no. Crude oil, there we go. Crude oil's purple. In my world. And here's the right colors. Oh, there's no... Is there black? Maybe you're right, actually. What? Good call. But just too far out? Oh god, I was too far out. Give me the juice! Thank you. Here we go, black pipe. To here and then up through here. All right. Color coordinating my pipes now, because that's always fun. Especially on my refinery level. This is going to be real interesting. How am I going to plan this out? I need... bauxite to come here, so I got to set up... Well, that was not what I wanted to have happen. I was looking at my browser for the... for that fucking, spider web, and when I clicked back, it just respawn doesn't give you a confirmation. It just respawns you. Yeah. Oh no. And I don't have a tube set up. Well, at least now I can see where I gotta go. Yeah, definitely gotta put a porta potty out there while I'm working. Well, time to make a portal hut. Whoa. What is this monstrosity? Where's our portal hub? It's next to the hub, the tube hub. It's this giant white building with holes cut out. It's weird. Oh, that's you. Okay. Like, what happened there? I don't remember seeing that the other day. Damn. Yeah, we always have a problem with stators, right? Gotcha. You could also tweak those settings, from what I understand. Nice. I want to change the words. There they are. Munitions Emporium. Okay, let's do this without a friggin' jetpack. A hover pack though, so it'll be good for a little bit. Gotta be real careful when I take this apart. Why not do that? That was weird. Be real careful about what you delete here. Yeah, they will. I've just got to figure out how to get back to my death crate now. It's all the way this way. I don't want to, like, intersect a bunch of tubes. Well, let's do that. Let's undo that whole thing. Because you're not wrong. They do look better when they curve. I'm gonna go this way. Go through there. I've also got to stop flying because I don't have the right jetpack for this. Let's go up with this. Yeah. Go ramp 2 meters. Well, let's do this. I'll do the whole way with this first. Through the waterfall. I mean, I could see it from here. It's not that far off, is it? Kind of cool seeing all the stuff from this high up. Actually, is a pretty decent distance. Go back here, get my stuff, then connect the tube. Quite. Almost fell off. Well, I think it's because we went crazy with the Mercer spheres, getting the research done on it, and also we have like multiple factories depositing into dimensional depots for stuff. Let's start going down with this now. Steep. The hell did I just build? Why? We'll go into here. Okay. But first, take it all. Bunny hopping the whole way. There will now be a tube to the munitions emporium. Well, I guess I gotta finish building it, but I just, what do you call it? Set up sky tiles all the way there, so just gotta walk back now that I have my stuff. Can't believe I did that. this stuff. Hypertube. Just setting up the old tubes. You know, all day today I thought it was Tuesday. Let's see. Ever get those kind of days where you just, the whole day you're under the impression that it's another one entirely? Good lord. This is one long stretch of tube. Oh man, the most exhilarating, satisfactory stream on all of the internet. Is there a wall? Is there a mount I could put on here for that? Is that considered transport? Hypertube. Wall hole. There we go. Hey, Double Tap, how you doing, friend? And then we're gonna have Hypertube just spit us out here. Right, I don't have any plugs. Green blueprints. Double wall number 1. Alright, the tube is connected. Now it's time to delete all of my foundations. Because there are plenty of them. Yep, that is a steep drop. Holy heck. Doing good here, Double Tap. Doing good. Just setting up easy transportation to and from my munitions emporium that I have gone a little crazy with since last stream. I accidentally hit the respawn button on myself, which killed me outright. It's funny how there's no confirmation on that. It's just, we gonna get you. But other than that, I'm doing all right. And then we'll take the tube back, see how long it takes. That's everything so far. There we go. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Wait a minute. I can't take the tube back. I can't take the tube back. I forgot I started deleting stuff as I was walking around it. Be very careful now. Oh, this is stupid. Don't do that. I could just switch the backpack. That makes things a lot simpler and easier. To think this whole game started right there. Honk honk. I hope I got on the right one. I did. Bang, bang, boom. The Bang Bang Gang. It's a nice smooth ride. You get to see a whole lot of stuff. The whole fishbowl thing, though, I wish that wasn't a thing. That FOV is killing me. Here's my little fuel sampling. I turn that black. I missed one. Son of a bee sting. I'm on the wrong, Get out of here. Alright, now that we've got the tube set up, next step is going to be bauxite delivery with the transportation. For a drone port. Really? I can't just... Alright, so how wide are you? You are 3 wide. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I will eventually set that up. But first, set up a drone port. Actually, we could do this. Squeeze me? Why am I putting it all the way over here? Is my next question. I need just one. I already have the drone ports set up to be getting the bauxite. And it's filled with batteries already. 1, 2, 3, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you alright? No worries. Come off. I'll show you in a second, or I'll explain it. So basically I had my drone port for batteries set up. And the one for bauxite also. So they were both set up to do their things. You know what, I could probably just go over it like that, right? There we are. So I had a drone port that was getting the bauxite funneled into it, and a drone port next to it that I was telling it to pull batteries from my battery factory to this place and export them to the fuel for the bauxite one. So then all I have to do now is from this just say, hey, bauxite, come here, and it will always be filled with batteries because the one next to that other guy. I put if I don't even have to tell it what to do. So I have all ports, BBB, the bauxite battery backup, which is one thing. So that one goes back and forth to charge uppies. Then we have bauxite emporium. Would come here. This would be called drone port 31. No, this is going to be called the munitions emporium. Then I go to all ports and I say bauxite emporium goes to the munitions emporium. And now there should be a drone here. I don't have a drone there. Fuck. I gotta go back there and put a drone on it. How far away is it from where I am? Pretty far. Drone port Chernobyl in a can is near where I want to go. Minor hiccup. Minor hiccup. Smash the window. Is there anything to make my drone, my movement go faster in this guy? Transport. Oh, there's actually elevators. When did they add those? I don't remember those. That changes things up dramatically if I have to. Okay. Okay, whatever. Well, if I put another entrance on this... You gotta buy them. That's why I ain't never seen them before. I forgot to put a drone on my bauxite port. Yep, good thing I just set up these tubes. Pom pom pom. But the whole idea of like the factory layout gets really good too. Like if you start blueprinting stuff. So like if you have a simple factory that just converts stuff into iron bars, from like an iron ore spot, you can just click, drag, there you go, and you make it super modular. So you can like just plug and play, and you don't have to worry about it ever again. That's one reason why I think factories, like when I play this through single player, eventually, sometime in my life, don't go too far. Uranium. I hope that brings me to where I think it's going to bring me. I hope. Chernobyl in a can. That drives me nuts. Oh, sweet. It is the one I need it to be. Awesome. There's my little ports. Doop, 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 doop. Right, so here... This is the guy who's bringing in all the batteries. See? They're incoming. And I have them feed into the power of this one, which has all bauxite in it. So whenever I put a drone here now... transportation... Drone. Now this guy should immediately take up some bauxite and go to my factory. All while this fills in with more. And he is fully charged. We're good. Alright, now I gotta go take this back. Now my bauxite's coming in, so now I can start finally doing the refinery stuff. My 26 refineries I gotta set up. That sounds like a slug. You don't look like a slug, though. That's right. Floomp. Wait, what? Can you not go? Floomp. Got it. Alright, so yeah, now this drone is touching down here, dropping off all that bauxite. Drones are so cool. Hey, Frank. Yeah, so now I actually now understand how the drones work. And yeah, so now I have the bauxite thing working perfectly. Is the one that fuels my bauxite guy, like because I have two ports, one that just imports all batteries and just feeds it to the other one. That one is just resting because I haven't had to use any batteries in a while. I hope it doesn't like go too low on and drain all the batteries and stuff. Yeah, we'll see. But so how many batteries does it take to power a drone, essentially? Okay. Off. Okay. Also, I realized we need to put some kind of wall in this hub port because it just got spit out of uranium. If the other side had ones plugged into it, it absolutely would have happened. I got thrown from uranium across the thing. I don't know if anything is going to come up these tubes over here because it's just like into the wall essentially, but I'm just going to put like a half stack of walls. Problem is none of it looks good because it's too short of a space. And it's all like minimum 1 meter. Or it's how wide is this? It's pretty wide. Foundations maybe? Small concrete pillars. How does one flip these guys? Oh, and then I gotta snap it on. Okay. Yeah, these fucking... I keep walking into tubes and trying to do stuff. I'm gonna test it out here. Concrete pillar. Aha. Okay, like that. I'm picking up what Drew's putting down. I put small concrete pillar. Fucker, leave me alone. Like small concrete pillars. If I want it to be guess we could just do it this way. Enough snapping. Build mode, zoop, default, holding left control. What happened? Who's that? Ah. Oh yeah, now I see the Discord. Chat. Where's my chat? Okay. Maybe I just make a column of this. It's because of the crazy circle nature of this place that it doesn't work right or well. Maybe I'll leave this up to Enra. Or... hold on, I see something here. I think I have a plan. Walls. No? Architecture, maybe? Also, switch this out. Right, so it would be like that. Why does it turn so much? Don't like how that's working. If only I could get like a smaller version of these walls. They're too wide. If I went down here, I just said, hey, walls. Get out of there. Guess that'll do. Get in there. Father. Now there's no chance of getting launched across. Alright, we want to go to the weapons and munitions emporium. How are you out there? How is everybody out there in Chatland doing? There goes the drone. Okay. Where would I set up an elevator if I were to set up an elevator in this place? There's not a lot of square footage available. I do not think this through for elevators, to be honest. I mean, here it could go. I don't think it has a... And here it can go. Hold on. If I were to do like, over here? I have no idea how tall this thing's going. I have an elevator. When the hell did that happen? Oh, power. Fix that, right? That's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Put an elevator stop in here, though. Elevators are pretty cool. Are they like a new addition? Okay. Alright, so this is going to be the refinery zone. Elevators are pretty goddamn cool. Oh. Guy's been flying back and forth like an idiot. Can your drones run out of fuel mid-flight and just crash and burn? That's cool. I forgot to power up the receiving drone port, so like this guy's been flying back and forth like crazy, so I'm like, I hope he doesn't just crash. Mm-hmm. Ah, okay. Gotcha, okay. Alright, so bauxite into here. So the refineries I'm going to be working on now are alumina, scrap, aluminum ingots, ooh, then I need more constructors. I just need the one constructor, so yeah, this is 1, 1, 1. Yeah, this is all going to be in this one spot here. That's fine. Refinery here. I could just highlight the refineries. Smokeless powder. Crude. Alright, so let me just redo this. So my crude oil, the water and bauxite goes to 1. Two. So right. Ingot into the aluminum casing into the this for the so coal into a manufacturer. Into that manufacturer. But if I just want to do refineries. 1, 2. So these two go like this. That's fine. Water. The scrap. That's the water from you. Okay. Plus that water, never mind. That's water and fuel makes... out polymer resin. Damn it, I have to think. I hate thinking. I hate thinking so bad. These guys are done. Crude oil. So if I make the crude do... Okay. We're going to set up over here a sink. Does it go through the floor? It goes through the floor. I hate that so much. I place that there. Oh, it comes through in the smallest little bit. Right, so anything that's going to come down into the awesome sink is going to come from this way and just get fed right into it. Yeah. That'll be how we handle the fuel. Nothing there, nothing here. Cool. Okay. So the crude is going to become... One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 refineries. Just crude goes into 9 refineries, straight in. Okay. It's sunk. And that's the rubber, the plastic, and then the black powder goes into here. So I need 9 refineries just for this guy. Production refinery. We got space. It was 4.5. Hold on, so that means 5. 4, 1, and 5. 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. God damn. All of this go. Okay, so that tall. Okay. Oh yeah, I just know what's the time. Don't know. He hasn't said anything, right? Steak. Go with this as the outline of what I'm doing. Okay. It's always fun watching those little things just pop up and fill in the blanks. Okay, so that's gonna be for this. And there's 10 refineries that need to be set up also. Well, let's just go with this for now. We're gonna have logistics, crude pipe, Why aren't you able to do that? That's my question. This guy here. T-junctions. Thinking about maybe running this underneath and just pipe it up, but let's see how this works anyway. Customizer, black. Nope. Default. That's not what I wanted either. Foundation swatch. Alright, so all of the black pipe is crude. I kind of liked it with the whatever this is supposed to be, factory swatch. Nice. I'm setting up my refineries now. I think I'm doing okay. If I never fill them up, it's like Schrodinger's it's like Schrodinger here. They both work and never work. Yeah, yeah. In some universe, it's working perfectly. This has to be, what are the pieces of my puzzle now? Well, did I close it? Crap. Four fuel, 1 plastic, 5 rubber. Gonna be fuel. Yeah, fuel. You're gonna be plastic. You're gonna be rubber. Okay, so that's gonna be all those guys. Pipe is filled with crude. Doing well. Yeah. So we got that going now. So these are all going to output. So polymer resin, heavy oil residue. Goes to the smokeless powder refinery. Smokeless powder refinery. This one here. Oops. The rubber byproduct. Be fed underneath and dumped. Sticks. We don't need rubber, do we? I have as a byproduct. I'll just junk it. It's to make the... What is this one for? Apparently it told me to just make rubber for the heavy oil residue to put into the smokeless powder with all the other stuff that's going on. The only two things that are going to come out of this entire setup that are just junk are going to be just excess fuel and rubber. So... Oh, and then we just get more resin to make into plastic. That might be the way to go. Let's power you down. So if I were to pull... No way to flush this either. I have to like tear it down and put it back together. Produzione refinery. I think it's because I didn't tell it I had any alternate recipes too. So it's let me see if I have that. Since we have all recipes. I hope this doesn't change much. Recipes. What we say this one was? This one was... I may even need less with this. Because plastic... what's the one that I said I was setting up for? Plastic, I think? No, rubber. Yeah, rubber takes 3 oil, takes 3 crude, makes 2 rubber, 2 heavy oil residue. This one is 3 crude, 4 heavy oil, and 2 polymer. Wait, did that just make things easier somehow? This looks a lot cleaner all of a sudden. I go when I take away that recipe. Am I gonna just want to kick myself in the nuts? This is what I was working with. And this is what it could be. Mother of pearl. Why does that look so much better? I may have made a mistake. Dude, putting in that one recipe changed the output ridiculously. Hey, buddy, how you doing? I forgot to tell Satisfactory Tools that we had this alternate recipe for heavy oil residue. And the amount of stuff needed now is significantly less. I don't know. But I don't know how that affects anything I've done so far. Probably not, because up until now I haven't done anything that requires that. So this is, I don't have to, yeah, I don't think I have to change anything that I've done. It's just, okay. No, that's now. What I did was my factory, instead of trying to do like each floor was an ammo type, it's basically each floor is a production type. So like basement was smelt, or was like ingots and like raw materials. Second floor is all constructors, or as much as I could. This one was going to be refineries, and that's where I ran into this. And I'm like, oh, so this is interesting. Now I'm like looking at all the less orange and blocks on here, and I'm like, that's crazy. I hope I don't have to redo everything. Go to the overview. Yeah, so the only thing it does is require less crude oil. And interestingly enough, it's the same amount of buildings? No, it's maybe this didn't update properly, but it's the exact same amount number of buildings, which is weird. Yes, possibly. Yeah, it really didn't change much. This is actually kind of interesting. Then why does that other part look so good? Buildings. Refinery. Residual fuel. That's why. Okay. 10. So 6 for the heavy oil residue. Okay. I see. Got it, got it, got it. Let's see what I can do now. Rude. Six and 1. So that's what happened there. So let's go back to our plan. All right, so we have... Oh, so this entire time...
Uranium. It was the
you haven't been hearing any of this
coal and
Discord going on right here.
Were like filling it up too much.
I forgot to do that.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
Oh,
it's uranium
man.
and sulfur here. Sorry, not coal. Uranium and sulfur. And the sulfur's all clogged
That is my bad.
everywhere.
Looks like I've just been talking to myself.
You said you set up overflow?
Yeah, I tried to
With
set
the
up an
sulfur?
overflow for the sulfur and the
Yeah, so
uranium.
this is
that's
all I have to
getting
do.
mixed, yeah, so that they
190. So
Oh.
much less
Yeah, 'cause
crude
won't-
now.
should keep moving.
I have too much
regardless.
crude.
Now the sulfur's completely backed up and it's stopped the whole thing right now.
Yeah, previously.
But I'm
you
not
did-
seeing a sink.
Which is fine.
not
I'll just
seeing a
keep running with
sink
what I have.
That's weird. Previously, the uranium was backing up.
Oh, okay.
everywhere,
Refineries.
and the
There's
sulfur
the sink.
wasn't running.
And the sink's dumping a
6,
bunch
7.
of uranium.
Okay, so it might be
Right
set up
now.
wrong.
And it looks like, well...
Not
yeah,
today.
it's the sulfuric
Not
acid.
today,
Okay.
Frank. Not today.
There's some
Yeah, I'm
funniness there. There's
yeah,
some, need
I'm
some
gonna move to
troubleshooting.
low.
I don't know
One,
exactly what
No
the
worries.
issue is,
Well,
but-
yeah, and you didn't build it
2,
either.
3,
So you were coming in here
4,
trying to figure out what the fuck I was thinking and,
6.
Yeah, I
trying
was
to
just
figure out how
looking
to
at
fix it.
yeah, I was just seeing our
So-
power grid going, what's going on? Oh, shit. And
Yeah,
I thought it was a simple thing, and then I rabbit holed.
it happens. It happens, and it actually is pretty simple. I just gotta. The overflows have to be earlier in the process.
Gotcha. Nice.
So that's
Easy enough.
Okay, let's do this here
Yeah,
now.
that's easy enough.
Logistics.
But I had logged in to get a screenshot, set up a thumbnail and stuff. I should probably go live, I guess.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, right. I want to.
Okay.
Okay, good job, MTG. Color coding your pipes.
Yeah, so I looked at the building outlay. It's the same amount of refineries, but it's a different configuration of refineries. So, like, for this I was doing before, I had, like, 4, 1, and 6, but now I just need 6 and 1 for this specific area. But then other areas, because of the recipe swap, I need more refineries for other stuff when I only need, like, 1 or 2. I need, like, 4 or 5 now. So it all evened out to being the same, so I thought something was weird, but it's just happens to work out that way. So,
Gotcha.
so you're watching the old stream.
I am, yep.
So here's it's 3 levels now. So this is all of the,
that's
like
how
I was
I
saying.
set most of my factories up to. Is
Yeah.
Each level's a different machine.
Yeah, so basically that's what I was doing. I was trying to do like all the ores into ingots down here. But then I'm like, you know what? I have some room. Let me just go with this other raw material for that. So I have like the black powder here. Steel ingots over there, and they start feeding over to the second level. I don't think I have any. Oh, hold on, you know what? Let me take the elevator there. I have an elevator now.
Yeah.
I didn't know that these existed until
Unlock
today.
that? Oh yeah. Okay. That's very. Yeah, those things are nice. They're fun. Fun little addition.
Level 2. Going to level 2. I like how they have Muzak.
Yeah. That's the best part.
This is all my constructors, because holy heck.
So many. Yeah.
I think it's like 96 constructors. That's what it says in the plan. I think I might be missing like a couple here and there, but still, it's a pretty large number.
It's a decent amount, yeah.
Yeah, and I tried to make it all modular. So like this is all like for one spot. Like the quartz are there, the copper's this stuff. And now like I'm working on refinery nonsense. Oh, and also I put a pipe here so you could hypertube.
Okay, cool.
Now we go to level 3, and I'm just starting to set this one up.
Coming together nicely, though.
Yeah, and I got the bauxite hub here now too, so I have it being shipped in with drones. So it'll eventually be all nice in like 18 months.
Good to have plans and goals.
Yeah. Well, I think between last stream and today, I didn't do anything except for earlier today. I'm like, I had it with work, so I'm like, you know what? I need a break. So I just kind of did all of that stuff during like my I need to like relax stage. I set up the hypertube, the elevator, the bauxite thing. I forgot to put a drone, so I was like a lot of running around between areas. So it'll eventually get done.
Oh yeah.
All right, so now this is gonna oil residue to this, which also needs water. I don't know why I wouldn't do it that way. All right, so heavy oil residue and my one plastic go to residual fuel. I still have a byproduct of fuel which I could pipe up to the ceiling to make energy. The plastic goes to an assembler, which the sheets are going to feed upwards for. Okay. Right. So this feeds into 3, 10, 13, 17. Okay. So your heavy oil residue is going to go out to 4 more. What I have to do now is connect all this. Heavy oil residue. Oh, that's right. I got to put the recipe in. Heavy oil residue. Heavy oil residue. I think that's all of them. Okay, so that makes 40 a minute. So if I connect all the pipes. It's gonna be purple. the dark purple. Custom swatch. How do I make custom swatches? I forget. Skins, patterns, no. How do I make that custom swatch to begin with? Because I want this to be just... Oh, so that's how I did it. 288, 1... No. How do you make a custom swatch?
So the swatches work in kind of a weird way. So when you can edit the existing swatches, and then basically anything you set to one of those swatches will all change if you update or change that swatch,
I'm noticing,
right?
yeah.
And then there's a
Yeah,
custom
so
one.
anywhere
You can
you've
set that to
used
anything.
that swatch in game, they
Will
all
change.
change
Yeah, exactly.
everything.
And so then the custom one, you can set that to anything and then set anything to that custom color. And when you change the custom one, it won't affect any of the custom things you've done. So you can
Okay.
use that to do any color, anywhere,
One-offs.
at any time.
Yeah.
One-offs.
Okay. That's
Otherwise,
weird.
you're doing like a theme kind of situation.
I thought maybe they would have done like giving you your own swatches to like you want it to have more than one custom color, because like if you keep changing things, like it won't be that exact color again.
Right. So that's why the
Well,
custom
you
is
just
more for one-off.
yeah,
But
and
yeah,
then
you can
for
make presets. Or,
yeah, with the swatches, if I change them, I always take a screenshot and the numbers next to them. All those fields are editable. You
See,
can
that's
click on them and
smart.
just type the literal number in there.
Yeah, that's what I did to get this like purple color for the heavy oil residue. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
but then I'm gonna mess up I'm gonna lose my black thing. But I'm like, oh, it's still black back there. And I'm like, oh, this is weird how it works. I thought maybe they would give you like
Well,
unlockable custom swatches to be like, you know, purple, whatever
that would
colors
be
you come up
nice,
with. Yeah.
yeah, but no,
yeah, that'd
and
be cool. But you can use
it-
one of the, like, if we all agree, you can use one of the, 816 or whatever. I use the bottom two to do black and white.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as,
288.
take a couple, and they can be your swatches.
I'm just gonna keep fucking with the custom swatch.
All right.
There we go. That's that. So this is my heavy oil residue guy. This is gonna pump out now to four here. So it's gonna get water and in polymer resin and water. 10, 4, and 3. Binary. $15 wide. That's 10. 3. I do the 4 and the. If I do those 3 there and then those 4. 2, 3, 4. Cut it. 1, 2, 3. Cut it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cut it, and then just have these pipe in this way.
Did the drone get deleted for the encased uranium cells?
Shouldn't have. I didn't delete any drones.
I've never deleted anything.
Oh, that's weird.
It might be on the other port.
The status says no drone.
But look at the other drone port.
Yeah, it says the same thing, same status.
Both drones say no drone. That seems
Both
weird. I
ports say
definitely
no
did
drone.
not delete a drone.
It's weird. Wait a minute.
Or have it go underneath.
Okay, I'm gonna go back.
Yeah, so basically,
I see insufficient fuel as the status for the in.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, in case
So let me
uranium
go back.
in, I see insufficient fuel. Yeah.
Okay, let me go back over there then and see what's going on.
This is gonna go just plastic.
I mean, yeah. It's just.
And
I think it
then
needs
does that
another port to deliver fuel.
Yeah. See here, I'm gonna go live on my side.
alrighty.
Nice. Oh, I think somewhere in there, I think we could go to the next phase. The next, we can beat this phase, I think, huh?
We need the nuclear pasta, and then I think we're good. Yeah.
I think Manbeard was making that, and it might have been automated
It's
to
24
where it should be done
refineries
now.
out of the
Okay. Well, we could definitely check
27
on
I
that
think
for
I have
sure,
to
yeah.
make.
Yeah,
26 I
big.
have to make. 10 for smokeless powder. 4 for the polyester. So that's 10, 16, 18, 19, 20 already. And it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. It says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, done your business, OE, Marty. What's happening? How y'all
Plastic,
doing? Welcome in.
Smokeless.
Appreciate you coming and hanging out.
Yeah. Okay, so these guys are gonna feed into most of this, actually. What do you take? You're part of the 10 for the smokeless powder. Heavy oil.
All right, yeah. Hopefully you're all doing good. We obviously are back at Palace Factory, and right now we are trying to figure out why my uranium rods are not being made. Well, I think we've got it figured out. I just got to get some fuel to the damn drones. That's the biggest annoyance of the drones.
Dude, yes, it is.
Just having to keep those sons of bitches fueled.
We got a battery factory for that purpose if you need it.
Yeah, I would drone in batteries, exactly. And just battery
There we
everything.
go. That's a good
Chargy,
idea.
it's
Yep.
called Chargy Uppies.
Chargy
Chargy
uppies.
uppies. Okay.
I don't know why I am the way
partaken.
that I am.
It's pretty good. It's good. Good stuff.
Good stuff. Okay.
That's my smokeless. The 3 here are... Where are they? Son of a gun. You'd better want to do this. Alright, so 6 pump into the 10 smokeless, the 3 residual fuel, the 1 plastic, polyester fabric is the 4. Polyester fabric.
Always
is
a pleasure to have you here,
4.
Dunya. Thanks for dropping by.
And the fuel. So one of these guys gotta drop down to 60% efficiency. This guy. Crap, my brain is Swiss cheese. What were we just talking about? Polyester's 4 and residual fuel is 3. .5 actually, so copy. Paste. 5%. You're gonna be polyester fabric. Oh. Polyester fabric. Copy as is. Or in resin. Okay. Seems like this guy here feeds most of this. You need water and resin. You need heavy oil.
Okay, so I'm here at Uranium Inn,
You need heavy oil.
and it says drone
You
incoming.
need crude oil.
Okay, drone incoming.
Right, so heavy oil, heavy oil, heavy oil.
Interesting.
There's no drone here. I'm not seeing one flying along.
46.
Between the two, it's just
That's
weird.
240.
That is weird.
Only. I have enough.
And when I
heavy
look
oil
at the status
residue?
from here, it says out of fuel. So there's some
would the drone
inconsistencies.
have crashed?
Yes.
I don't think so. I've never seen that before.
I haven't either.
That was the question I brought up before.
It is. And I was like, nah, never.
Never, never. Oh, wait a minute.
That doesn't happen. Yeah, because there's a drone coming in for EM rods. Oh, wait. Showing the drone as directly above, but it's not.
I have to go. All 3 directions. So we need to
Weird.
put a.
Okay, yeah.
Need to put a 4-piece
Because it's showing both the other drones here.
Don't make no sense.
Oh, wait, what?
Although I've had some weird
Oh no, this
rendering
isn't a
things.
4-piece.
Okay.
This goes.
That's, I was looking at the wrong port. That's what the problem was. Yeah, okay.
That'll do it.
That'll freaking do it when you're an idiot. All right. So let's see. I know, I'm turning over to a leaf, Owie. All right, tell Crystal we said hi as well. Give her our best. Okay, so now that'll be going to get encased uranium like it's supposed to, like a good little boy.
And this one goes. What does this need exactly? Just the oil residue. Okay, customizer. It feeds into there. And this. Oil goes in that side.
Okay, that's better. Now we're gonna need one more drone port. We're gonna make a
On
battery
this
set.
side, crude on this side. So if this goes.
Yep.
This goes. Along here.
Shut up and take my money.
Whoa, Kiwi, Kiwi Ninja, thank you for the resub, dude. I love that alert noise. Shut up and take my money. How you been, buddy? Alright, just trying to figure out the logistics of my giant refinery stuff I'm trying to do here. Watching my Dragon Wild stuff on YouTube? Dude, Dragon Wilds is so good. Like, underrated as heck. It's got me wanting to play, actually old school RuneScape. If that's any indication of, like, the systems at play, like, I want in, but also I don't have time for that. But it's got me wanting to give it a, like, at least curious about it. That's what I hear, and that's why I'm cautious about it. Extremely cautious. This way with that. This will take me to the end over here. Dragon ones we didn't even do. Oh man, it is a blast. But that's it. I'm playing Pal World since it hit 1.0 with a bunch of friends for the first time. Dragon Wilds is definitely a game like you should play solo first because of all of the systems at play and like the way things unlock. Because if you play with friends, somebody might progress something before you do, or like I like the way that it progresses, but also it's hard to play multiplayer with that, I feel. With that system. It's kind of like the Valheim, not the Valheim, the Enshrouded way. Where if you aren't paying attention, someone else can do something and give you gear that you might not be able to make. You know what I mean? Or something might unlock before you're ready to. My brain is saying those words, but I'm not entirely sure that's the truth. But it feels more like a game where play it solo first, and then revisit it with friends. That's what the game feels like. Okay, so this is my other layer. Yeah, let me show you real quick what I've been working on with this factory. This is gonna make all of the ammunition for every type of gun that we have. Raw ore processing to make all our ingots, some smokeless powder, steel here, iron, copper. Then let's take our fancy schmancy little elevator.
No, that's not gonna work. But here, well,
this is where we do all of our constructing.
there we go.
So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening here. Iron rods, steel plates, copper wire, copper sheets, quartz to silicate, and quartz powder. You got quick wire going. I got more steel pipes over here. There's a lot happening. And the next level is going to be all of my refinery work, plus whatever else I need to do some like odds and ends on. Which is level 3. This is what I was working on here. Oh, now it's daytime. I can see my work a little better. But all basically what I'm trying to do is this factory set up here in one building. I've got most of the stuff on this side done. It's just now I'm working on the refinery part. Anything with the word constructor and refinery is hopefully done now. I have manufacturers, assemblers, and then the final piece at the top. But yeah, that's what I've been up to today. Black powder has to come all the way back to here, and I gotta split it up from over there to over here. That's gonna be, and that's on the first layer. Okay. This one is just oil residue. And this one is polymer resin, which I think is coming from you. Oh. Where's my polymer resin coming from? Oh, it comes from these guys. Right here.
That's the, yeah, okay.
That's what, 20, 40, 60, 120. It's a 1-to-1, right? Yeah, it's a 1-to-1. So I just basically have to combine these. Logistics. I'm on it. Why is that one so far out? I don't like that. Let me get their mergers.
Okay.
And there for doing 120, so Mark 2. Right. That's annoying. No, I don't like that. I don't like the way that looks at all. I hate when I get like this. There was a time with this game when I didn't care what anything looked like, and now I want everything to look a certain way.
Okay, that'll take care of that fuel problem.
This way with it. Where's up the back
Good.
part? It's not going high enough. Or no, it should be fine. I put a merger. Going that way, going that way, going that way. Now I should be able to do... Nope, it doesn't. There we go. Level 2. And then we do exactly this. Two. Another gun. That way. Just the one.
Still not getting full loads of the uranium
Splitters.
cells, though. The drone came in just half full.
A full, yeah. So well, that could just be how fast the production rate is.
Yeah, I'm gonna go double check it.
I think this is what I need to do. Be helpful if they were facing the right way. Okay, so then we do this. Pop these in. Right. And then the other piece that these guys need, thank you, is water is back here.
Unauthorized hostility! Unauthorized hostility! This is not authorized! Stop it!
Oh, what's going on? What's going on over there?
Oh, those silly little
Fucking hostility.
spitters. Yeah. Hostility's what's going
Spooters.
on, man. And I ain't down with it.
You know what's even more insane? That I've been doing this for like almost 15. Think about it. Yeah, 10 years, dude. You are, I think, the longest person, or not the longest, but like, yeah, I think you're one of the originals. Consistently too. Wild. This are wild times. Where the hell are my windows that I like? Some wall piping over here. Potentially. Logistics.
Oh, come on. One clip should have been enough to kill that.
Vertical. Depends. Are you using the homing stuff?
Yeah.
And it's never enough.
It's never
Well, if it's not a fully upgrade, like if it's not an alpha hatcher, a full clip should be enough to take out a hatcher.
You know, you're right. Actually, that's too much.
Should be.
I must have missed with more of it than I thought, because that was not an alpha hatcher, but it took me 2 clips to get rid of it. But you're right, yeah, the damage on the homing ammo is abysmal.
Abysmal, yeah. Perfect word.
Hey guys, don't mind me. Just running through. Oh, that's too funny. Run by a big group of, like, I think there was multiple alpha, probably even a beta hog in there. And then as I'm running, as I'm flying away from them, I see 3 rocks come blasted back at me.
Lovely.
Or flying by me. And they're still shooting rocks at me as I landed to get back up my juice
Actually, this should
in
go
my
this way.
jetpack. They're still throwing rocks at me. A-holes.
Alright, we are
Sway with
balanced.
this.
Balanced. And it's on the road. Alright, I'm making a train. First train. For me.
Whee!
Just a two freight car train here.
This should be enough. Appearance. Perfect. Customizer. Water.
Gold Coast Deuterium Express. Perfect.
Right, so that should be good. Oh, I gotta pump it. Never mind. Gotta add a pump.
Thought I might build a train track around the world.
Really?
I mean, why not?
Then you can transport your goods if you just connect to the world line.
Connect to the world line, yeah.
Almost done. I'm gonna upgrade you to being not this guy. I just upgrade this guy. Yes.
Well, I realize it only
Fantastic.
does damage if I actually hit the target, but it's homing ammo. OE, I shouldn't have to aim.
You do
You
have to
should just
jump though.
all
It's
hit it.
weird.
It is, yeah, I noticed that. And it's not like that in my other games. So it's got to be an idiosyncrasy of how many people we've got on the system at
server.
once.
Okay.
Interesting.
But yeah, I noticed that yeah, it doesn't. Unless you're airborne, you just shoot the ground right in front of you.
Yeah, I noticed that with my multiplayer game as well. Just that my regular that I run on my own computer.
Pump it. There we go.
That's a weird ass dismantle crate, but all right.
Everything should be good. Okay. So yeah, so that's hooked up.
Okay, train works.
That's hooked up. That's hooked up. I just gotta get the smokeless powder here. I can do this stuff during the week, I guess, and then hook up the power. And refineries are basically done, which is nuts. We're getting this place done level by level. And I'm gonna take the output of these guys and send it up to this level here that I'm working on. Yeah, alright. I think that's gonna do it for me tonight. I just noticed the time, and it is way past my bedtime.
No worries at all, my friend.
I'm assuming you're going to be on for a while, right?
Yep, I will be on for a while.
Alright, so I will throw people over to you. Drew, always a pleasure.
Indeed. Take care.
Alright.
We'll talk to you next week, my friend.
See ya. Alright, yeah, that is going to do it for me. I got to, like, not be on the air. In the air. Alright, that's it for me here. I'm going to call it a night, but stay put. We are going to throw people over to Enra Silver here on YouTube. Let's see. Stream settings. Redirect to Enra. Save. Okay, and if you're over on Twitch, how you doing? The easiest and best way to support the stream is by following. Or if you have one of those delicious Twitch Prime tokens, just throw it my way. What's the worst that could happen? If you're over on YouTube, do not forget to drop a like, hit subscribe if you're not already subbed to the channel, and ring the notification bell to get alerted when I post content and go live here. You guys are great. I will be back tomorrow with more Dragon Wilds, picking up where we left off on Friday, sort of. Unless I get that creativity bug and go crazy again. I can't remember if I did anything over the weekend. I probably did. But anyway, take care, everybody. Have a good one, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.